repetitive recipe. Request. What if you could create your own version of ChatGPT? One that already knows your preferences, follows your rules, and never forgets your instructions? That's exactly what custom GPTs let you do. Let's learn how to build one. The repetition problem. Have you ever run out of ideas for what to cook? Or did you get tired of a monotonous diet? In such a situation, asking ChatGPT for help is a good approach, but it has one issue you might encounter.
Can you give me a quick dinner recipe for tonight? Chicken stir fry, chicken breast, mixed vegetables, 3 spoons of soy sauce, 2 cloves of garlic minced, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and salt and pepper to taste. Heat the oil in the pan on medium heat, add the chicken and cook until golden, 5 to 7 minutes. Add garlic and vegetables. Stir fry for 3 to 4 minutes. Add the soy sauce, seasoning, salt, and pepper. Cook for another 2 minutes.
The response looks good, but what could be the problem with this recipe? It might not fit your personal needs because it's not personalized. ChatGPT doesn't provide enough detail in recipes. The recipe is too complicated to follow.
The recipe might be fine in general, but it doesn't account for allergies, time constraints, dietary preferences, or cooking.
You might be allergic to certain ingredients, prefer vegetarian options, need calorie counts, or want recipes that always show prep time. There are many personal factors ChatGPT doesn't automatically consider when generating recipes. Apart from that, what other frustrations might arise when using ChatGPT for tasks like meal planning? ChatGPT can't generate good recipe suggestions and responses aren't detailed enough. You have to re-explain your preferences and constraints every time. If you use ChatGPT actively, you might be familiar with how specific chats get lost in your history, or how starting a new chat means starting from scratch. This makes using ChatGPT for recurring tasks challenging, because you need to constantly re-explain your context and preferences. For our example of meal planning, that means repeating your dietary preferences, cooking time constraints, ingredient dislikes, and skill level in every single chat. Custom GPT is your reusable assistant. Custom GPTs solve this by creating specialized assistants that remember your instructions, preferences, and examples permanently. The coolest thing? You build them yourself. This means that instead of re-explaining every time, you can just say, give me a weeknight dinner idea, and your custom GPT already knows your constraints. This is powerful for any recurring task where you give the same instructions repeatedly. You might wonder, isn't this what projects do? Not quite. Projects organize files and chats for multi-step work or occasional planning, renovations, events, one-time projects. They're great for storing lots of work-related information in one place. Custom GPTs are for regular recurring tasks where you repeat the same instructions every time. Weekly meal planning, monthly budgets, daily content creation. Both preserve context, but projects, it's occasional big tasks with many files. Custom GPTs equals frequent repeated tasks with consistent rules. Creating your cooking assistant. To start building a custom GPT, navigate to the left sidebar. Click GPTs. Create. Then you'll see the GPT editor with 3 sections: Create, Configure, and Preview. The Create section is where you guide your custom GPT through prompts. In turn, the Configure section is where you give your GPT a name, initial instructions, and upload files. This is where the magic happens. What do you think is the first step when building a custom GPT? Testing it with different prompts. Setting initial instructions that define the role and behavior. Uploading files and examples immediately.
Alright, just like with projects, setting instructions is your first step. Instructions define how your custom GPT behaves and what it prioritizes. You are a cooking assistant, a simple and achievable. Hold on. You are a friendly and knowledgeable cooking assistant who provides quick recipes and ingredient suggestions. Keep recipes about 30 minutes and always consider simple and achievable. Oh, okay, let's swap these. You are a quick recipe cooking assistant? No. 30-minute time limit cooking assistant? A friendly, knowledgeable cooking assistant who provides quick recipes, keep recipes simple and achievable, and always consider a 30-minute limit.
Perfect. You've established the role: cooking assistant, purpose, cooking help, and personality, friendly, knowledgeable. With explicit constraints your custom GPT will remember forever.
Your role. What is this assistant? A helper, a coach, or a budget advisor? The purpose. What does it help with? Quick recipes, grammar fixes, or expense tracking? Personality. How should it communicate? Friendly, professional, enthusiastic? Constraints. What rules must it follow? A 30-minute recipe, a formal tone, or a budget limit?
Just like that, you can set custom GPTs for any recurring purpose. A workout planner that knows your fitness level, a writing coach that matches your style, a budget tracker that follows your categories, and many more. The pattern is always the same: defined role, purpose, personality, and constraints. Going back to our cooking assistant, let's add more instructions to make it work better for you. What additional details could you add to make your cooking assistant even more personalized? Dietary restrictions or nutritional needs? Detailed cooking techniques for every method? Specific ingredient preferences and dislikes? Formatting rules like always showing prep time,
I guess this would be helpful. I guess detailed cooking techniques would be helpful. Formatting rules or specific ingredients. Yeah, I mean, all of these things could be helpful, except for the detailed cooking techniques for every method. Focus on what makes a response fit your needs: ingredients, preferences, dietary restrictions, and format.
Input these details in addition to your initial instructions in the Create section. The prompt might look like this. User preferences: no cilantro, loves garlic, prefers chicken and fish over red meat. Dietary needs: low-carb options when possible. Rule: always include prep and cook time estimates. These instructions become permanent. Your custom GPT will follow them in every conversation. Testing your custom GPT. With detailed instructions added, let's test the cooking assistant with a real request. The preview section will show how it responds.
I need a type of meal, simple and tasty for 2 people. I have time available, 30 minutes and want something. I have a weeknight dinner and want something in 30 minutes. Alright, I need a weeknight dinner for 2 people, and I have 30 minutes and want something simple and tasty. 2 chicken breasts. So you mentioned you prefer chicken. 3 cloves of garlic. You like garlic as you love it. 1 lemon and olive oil, salt, and pepper. No cilantro. Season the chicken with salt and pepper for 2 minutes. Heat the olive oil. Saute the garlic into the fragrance for 1 minute. Add the chicken and cook for about 7 minutes per side, so 14 minutes. And then squeeze the lemon over the chicken. Cook for 2 more minutes. Low carb and hits your 30-minute.
Notice how your custom GPT remembered everything. No cilantro, extra garlic, chicken preference, 30-minute limit, low-carb focus, and included prep time. Without you repeating any of it. That's the power of custom GPTs for recurring tasks. Regular ChatGPT forces you to re-explain context every time. Custom GPTs remember your preferences and restrictions, dietary needs, ingredient dislikes. Rules you want
setup,
followed. Always show time, keep it simple. Format and structure you prefer. How recipes should look. Constraints that guide every response. 30-minute limit, low carb. One setup, endless reuse. Beyond cooking. In this lesson, we used meal planning as an example, but custom GPTs work for any recurring task that requires repeating the same instructions. For example, monthly budget reviews, same categories, same analysis approach. Weekly newsletter writing, consistent tone, format, audience. Workout planning, same fitness level, equipment, goals. Content brainstorming, same brand voice, audience, topics. We'll explore these applications in future lessons. For now, just remember, if you're repeating instructions daily, build a custom GPT.
Oh, to finish up, arrange the steps to building a custom GPT that saves you time. First step would not be refine, it would not be test, it would be possibly this one. Maybe define or add, maybe identify. Yeah. BACDE. First, you would identify a task where you want to repeat the same instructions. Define the role, personality, and then the core instructions. BACDE. Add specific preferences, constraints, or rules, and then test with real requests to see if it follows your instructions, and then refine those instructions based on the test.
Excellent work. You've learned how custom GPTs save time by remembering your instructions permanently. Now, you can create personalized assistants for any recurring task. No more repeating yourself.
Custom GPTs remember instructions permanently across all conversations. It's best for recurring tasks where you'd otherwise repeat the same setup. Define your role, your purpose, and your personality and your constraints in the Create section. A one-time setup enables endless reuse without repetition.
What's next? Now that you understand ChatGPT's core features, the following lessons will show you how to apply all of this professionally. You'll learn practical prompting techniques for productivity, research, communication, and creative work. Time to use AI like a pro.